Hello, don't allow this fragment to wreck out man in the sparkling universe of Broadway. Not all that sparkles is gold for Steve and Marjorie Harvey. The exterior of their ideal marriage is by all accounts creating breaks as gossipy tidbits about unfaithfulness and strain keep on becoming as per sources near Michael B. Jordan. The internal functions of the Harvey family are everything except agreeable. That is a harmful relationship. Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to Secret Life Station. And we have a ton of fascinating disclosure today. Michael B. Jordan, the heartbreaker famous actor all of you know and love, didn't simply make his fans faint with his presentation as the host of Saturday Night Live on January 28th this year. I am Michael B. Jordan. Yet this evening, Mike could be facilitating. Good gracious, he utilized that stage to feature his comical side and even give a nervy fitting to his dating profile. That's right, the 36-year-old isn't timid about getting back out there, yet 2022 wasn't all chuckles for Jordan. This skilled entertainer took a huge jump in his vocation by venturing behind the camera for his most memorable major executive task, anyway, as his expert life was removing his own life. Endured a shot. His notable relationship with the dazzling model Lori Harvey reached a conclusion, and the aftermath has been all the rage, a catastrophe, and a separation that left many in shock. Yet pass on it to Jordan to downplay what is happening. In his SNL speech, he kidded, "I went through my absolute first open separation. A great many people after a separation are like, I will get in better shape. Yet I was at that point in doctrine shape, so I must resemble okay. I surmise I'll gain proficiency with another dialect." His humor about his separation wasn't the main thing knocking some people's socks off. However, Michael and Lori's relationship had been swirling at every turn. Originally seen together in November 2020, they made it official in 2021. Yet despite the fact that they were all around one another's Instagram takes care of, they kept the subtleties hidden from everyone else. Michael told individuals in April 2021, "I'm as yet private, and I need to safeguard that." Yet it just felt like it was a snapshot of simply needing to put it out there and continue on. "I'm very cheerful, a quiet relationship that appeared to be too wonderful. It was an encounter for me to develop." Yet how about we plunge into the delicious subtleties? What truly brightened up this relationship was Lori's popular guardians comic Steve Harvey and his significant other Marjorie. There were murmurs regarding Michael's disappointment with the Harveys, including a few hazardous claims of treachery that have been stayed quiet. Michael's disclosures about the Harvey relational intricacies have taken the interest to unheard of level. If it's not too much trouble, welcome the chick of my fantasies, my significant other Marjorie. The Harvey family, in spite of their endeavors to depict themselves as model residents, reliably wind up on the front pages of tabloids. Betrayal, embarrassments, bits of gossip about a looming divorce, aggressive behavior at home, and substantially more. They are continually met with extreme analysis. These episodes, alongside Michael's uncover of the supposed unfaithfulness inside the Harvey family, have just fanned the discharge, encompassing the connections of all elaborate gatherings. The remainder of your existence with is the absolute most significant choice you will at any point make in light of the fact that your other half will either. Yet what precisely did Michael yak about? We should dig into the sororities and pieces of discussion that Michael B. Jordan saw during his experience with the Harvey family, uncovering a fracture that couple of might have envisioned. I feel that is an extraordinary inquiry. As a matter of some importance, the pressure in the Harvey family was something that Michael couldn't overlook. Visiting them frequently during his relationship with Lori, he noticed Steve and Marjorie residing practically like outsiders, an astounding differentiation to their public picture. Lori's relaxed demeanor towards her folks' relationships stunned Michael, and he started to see things that were astray. During a family supper, Michael heard murmurs regarding Marjorie's reputed association with a prestigious style planner. Their mystery rendezvous at a sparkling design occasion turned into the subject of quieted discussions. Marjorie's casual refusal of the bits of gossip appeared to be practiced, and Michael's companions even talked about her late-night calls loaded up with affectionate words. However, Marjorie dismissed the media hypothesis. Michael's bits of knowledge added profundity to the all-around hot story. How about we first say that you shouldn't feel remorseful for it? Next, Michael found out about Steve's supposed contact with a renowned television show, post the consistent late-night calls, and assumed secret meetups were difficult to disregard Steve's protective disavowal. In a media interview, just powered Michael's doubts the bits of gossip, recently forgot about as VIP tattle, currently had an insider's record to prove them, making a hurricane of interest fans hit on an obvious conclusion and expected it was about Kris Jenner. Yes, the person who almost made the Harvey family split up a couple of years prior. In the event that you review, insiders uncovered back that during the resource division, Marjorie was in a situation to request a shocking $400 million from Steve. Yet that all subsided, and a year after the embarrassment, when asked by a writer, Steve answered with a joke that he didn't have that sort of cash and not to trust tabloids yet. Presently, it appears we've gotten affirmation that those bits of gossip were without a doubt not tattle. Michael's interest was additionally crested by Marjorie's unquestionable science with a high-profile entertainer at a Hollywood slam. Lori's non-disposition towards her mom's conduct astounded him, and when he gained from a nearby confidant about their arranged mystery escape, everything made sense. Evidently, Michael was welcomed by Lori to a party where Lori's mom was available, yet Steve was not. The anecdote about the mysterious escape may be an insider's creation, yet bits of hearsay about Marjorie's readiness to set free at such social occasions are honest and frequently find their direction into the press. Notwithstanding Marjorie's quietness and the entertainer's equivocal conduct, Michael's Observer account added confidence to the tales. You are the award. Don't give yourself to anyone. Steve's accounted for Hurl with a previous glamorous lady wasn't lost on Michael. Either during his visits to the Harvey home, he saw little clues and insider facts that highlighted furtive gatherings. There were late-night calls that Steve would rapidly end when others went into the room, and puzzling gifts stowed away just to be energetic out when nobody was looking. Michael even got a whiff of a lady's scent waiting in Steve's confidential reviewer room that Marjorie never entered. The tales that had once seemed like normal newspaper grub were beginning to check out. Ensuing media reports of Steve's mysterious suppers with a previous glamorous lady in an elite eatery affirmed what Michael had proactively derived. However, Steve and the belle of the ball denied the undertaking eagerly. Michael's direct record and the developing heap of proof laid out an image excessively distinctive. To overlook the stunning disclosure was something beyond a succulent goodie. It was a glaring demonstration of a veneer that was breaking from inside, uncovering a family carrying on with a daily existence that was a long way from the completely flawless picture they depicted. The specific character of the lovely Lady Michael is alluding to stays a secret insiders have been hush in keeping in mind. The titles have indicated Steve's associations with various models. Which one Michael had as a primary concern stays obscure for the time. Rises up out of Michael's perceptions is an intricate representation of a family loaded up with insider facts and appearances. The Harveys, once thought to be a model family, seemed to have a profound crack, residing like outsiders under one rooftop. Lori's apathy to her folks' tricks adds a disrupting layer to an all-around confounded account. Yet there's more going on that starts to sort out a hypothesis. Michael's separation with Lori wasn't simply a consequence of individual contrasts. It appears to originate from a developing acknowledgement that Lori was reflecting the way of behaving of her folks, particularly her mom. This example of conduct began to arise in the manner Lori dealt with their relationship, with a clear separation and an emphasis on appearances, as opposed to Jen's certifiable association. Lori's set of experiences with connections just adds fuel to this hypothesis. Her previous dating timetable incorporates a line of fleeting sentiments. She was connected with rapper Future from 2018 to 2019. Yet the relationship finished suddenly in the midst of gossipy tidbits about traitorousness. Then there was her concise association with soccer player Memphis Depay, which flamed out after only a couple of months in 2017. In 2016, she had a temporary experience with dashing driver Lewis Hamilton, which cut off with no unmistakable explanation. Every friendship appeared to follow an example: extraordinary public consideration, followed by an unexpected and unexplained separation. And I think she gave Michael B. Jordan a ton of elegance in that separation. Michael probably seen these signs and perceived that nothing encouraging was not too far off for their relationship. Maybe it was Lori's disposition, so intently reflecting her mom's, that conveyed cautioning messages to Michael, the acknowledgement that she may be replicating the way of behaving of her folks, carrying on with a day-to-day existence loaded up with exteriors, and disregarding certifiable profound association would have been a warning. I realize you recently began dating this year, so how can we go to deal with the separation then? At that point, could have been less about the quick conditions and more about Michael's understanding into a relational peculiarity that he needed no part in, a unique that, according to his viewpoint, transformed love and trust into a simple round of appearances. Michael's openness of these scurrilous subtleties has transformed a murmuring effort into a thundering firestorm of tattle. With every disclosure, he has stripped back the layers of a family that flourishes with public discernment yet battles with private reality. Together might proceed to divert and keep yet the mix from getting media reports. And Michael's stunning insider bits of knowledge has made an intoxicant.